baby, back to our channel, my beautiful people. Today I'm reacting to Taylor Swift, Out of the Woods. In the previous video of me reacting to Style, you said this one should be my next, so I'm here for it. But before we go into this video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll interact there with you. You can send me your recommendations. I also have a Patreon now. I would be really grateful if you could support me there. You're gonna see my exclusive content and also decide on it. But yeah, let's see this. She lost him. This is the blue dress. Okay.
Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember you took the Polaroid of us, then discovered.
Listen to those drums.
Then discovered the rest of the
Wait, what was that transition? It was like a lot of light, then she turned and it was all dark. And what's with the wolves?
right of us. Then discovered the rest of the world was black and white, but we weren't screaming colors.
The rest of the world was black and white, but we were screaming colors.
Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good.
Interesting. Wait, so it's interesting this repetition of are we out of the woods? Are we out of... Okay, so I reacted to Black Swan by BTS, and I mentioned in that video that in literature we call some places locus terribilis. Those places are usually dark and scary. It's like deep ocean and forest. Like forest is a great example. So it means like a place where you feel uneasy and lonely and tortured, and it kind of gives you that fright and suffering feeling, and that's what I get from this. So this song is about, or at least partly about, Harry is probably about the relationship and that feeling in the relationship, like it's not a good place. I'm gonna rewatch this.
In the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Looking at it now, last December, we were built to fall apart, then fall back together.
On and off.
Ooh, your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget.
Ooh. So you mentioned the necklace, paper airplane necklace. I saw those comments. How she ripped that necklace. Like, I'm done. But then she went and kind of, oh shit, no, I don't want to end it. Kind of that instant regret. And that's a lot of times how you feel with a relationship. Like, you say, I'm letting it go, but then you're not actually letting it go. And the wolves, I'm thinking, is that like people who were all like talking about her, about them, and like following her all around, like the media, the paparazzi. Look how she ripped that.
Your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget, when we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. Two paper airplanes flying, and I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in
much happening. There's so much you can like dissect and interpret from that, and I feel actually cold watching this. It really like makes you feel things. She's like using this beautiful imagery to like describe her emotions, which I think it's cool, like cold, freezing feeling, like, you know. It's also interesting how the scenery changes. Let's go back a little, and her dress is like falling apart.
In the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good.
Here.
Remember when you hit the brakes too soon? 20 stitches in a hospital room. When you started crying, maybe I did too. But when the sun came up, I was looking at you. Remember when we couldn't take the heat? I walked out, I said I'm setting you free. But the monsters turned out to be just trees. When the sun came up, you were looking at me. You were looking at me. Oh, you were looking at me.
Someone commented, kind of, we love Harry. The only thing is that he doesn't know how to drive. And she was singing about you hit the brakes too soon. 12 stitches in the hospital room. Shit. Okay, so the branches trapped her while she was in the mud struggling, but then she's kind of embracing, you know, the branches. She's cleaner, she's no longer in the dark, in the mud. She rose from the ground, she's not, you know.
I remember.
Wait.
I remember.
I thought that was HS, maybe it's HB, but I don't know what I see. I thought she had HS here, and I'm not sure.
Oh, I remember. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet?
So all the images came back, but now they're so much stronger. Now she's kind of like sitting and the wolves are around her. It's like she's now more calm at, you know, having wolves there. I don't know. Oh, the branches are gone. She lost. And so, oh, that final. Oh my god, this music video is genius. So she started in the beach with the long dress and she went through the hell, you know, through woods and fire and freezing cold and ocean, like struggling in the water. But then she said enough, you know, she uplifted herself. The branches went away, everything went away. She had shorter dress, that means something did change. She came back to her old self. She was different and she was like, hey, now we're good. I mean, that final note says everything. She lost him, but she found herself, and that's everything. That's the most important thing. Like, even if the relationship wasn't necessarily bad, as like, okay, now if we're talking about Harry, I feel like it wasn't necessarily that because of them they broke up or it didn't work, but it was because of the circumstances they were in, you know, both famous, both having this huge fandom, this huge media attention. That just kind of made everything so much more difficult, and the pressure, the anxiety, you can't survive this, you know, no one can survive this cold. And so she reinvented herself and she became more confident, and she had to get out of this relationship to take care of herself. And I get it, and that was a beautiful video, beautiful song to portray that. Maybe it wasn't only talking about relationship and maybe some other things she went through at the time. I don't know that much, but relationship was definitely a big part of this video and this song. Yeah, I adore Harry. I'm starting to really like Taylor and enjoy her music. I think they are both great people, just it wasn't meant for them. I hear Taylor is in a healthy and good relationship now and she's happy, and I'm glad for her, and yes. But now we have this great songs, and who's complaining? Thank you for watching this. I recommend more, so like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.